You see, on a letter dated January 29th, 2021, in response to a request for information from the association, the commissioner wrote, and I quote, "As a private membership organization, the association respectfully declines providing this information," end quote. Members of this committee, a copy of this letter is in your packet. The commissioner has stated to the press that legislators just need to listen. Committee, I ask, how can you listen when no one is talking? So during the commissioner's press conference on WRAL's high school OT, it was said, quote, "I believe I read the other day where the General Assembly says that we have billions of dollars that have been set aside for a rainy day fund. So I guess you could say that the association has millions of dollars that are set aside for a rainy day." So I took a look at that and what the General Assembly had set aside for the past 10 years for their rainy day, and I compared it to our expenses. So in other words, we're looking at where the North Carolina General Assembly highest fund balance or rainy day fund was 8%. The organization's is 747%. At some point, things are starting to look a little off balance. And I would suggest you've hit and exceeded that point. Currently, if your organization stopped collecting dues, gate receipts, fines, and stopped earning interest on the endowment, you would have enough in assets to operate at your current rate of expense for almost 9 years. But yet, as we will talk later, you applied and received a PPP loan and also raised fees in 2018. If I were a member school, and we have heard from many of them, that's why we're here today, I'd be very concerned about the amount of money that was going in the association's door versus what's going out. I am not, nor have I ever suggested, that anyone in your organization is personally profiting from this. I don't believe there's anything nefarious or illegal going on. But you have assets over $40 million. We looked at, well, let's see what other states have. You know, let's look. What does Georgia have? What does New Jersey have? How about California? Let's look at Texas. Let's look at these states that are bigger than us. How much money does their athletic association have? Well, guys, not as much as us. You will see that the North Carolina Athletic Association with their $41 million supersedes California, Texas, New York. That why do we have poor schools who can't afford uniforms, but yet we have the wealthiest athletic association in the nation? So just for grins and giggles, we decided, well, let's see who else has got, what else is going on. What does the ACC have? What does the NCAA have? What does the Big East have? What do those sports for college divisions have? So apparently the North Carolina Athletic Association is operating in the wrong league because they have roughly the same amount in assets as our beloved ACC. But the big difference, aside from we're playing high school sports here, is that the Power 5 college athletic associations' annual budgets are significantly more than what they hold in assets. But that is not true of the Athletic Association.